Okay, all three of us are on. So go ahead. What?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is your man, Woody Wood, the Southern Cheetah, Super Peter. And you tuned in to the Woody Wood Show. And I have in here with me Mr. Jason Dixon. We're talking live, talking dirty after dark. However he said and do it. Hey, I do me. Hey, and next on the stage, I have CEO Man. How you doing, man? What's going on?
What it do? What it do? What it do? Shout out! Shout out!
All right, so I'm gonna jump straight into the topic right here. Today's topic is, what does entertainment mean to you? See, that's a broad stance, so I'm gonna get a little deeper. It's the action of providing or being provided with amusement or enjoyment. You know, and an event, performance, or activity designed to entertain others. That's entertainment. Okay, I'm gonna give you some similar things. So similar things can be amusement, pleasure, leisure, relaxation, fun, enjoyment, your interest, your occupation, your refreshments, restoration. What does entertainment mean to you? Mr. Dixon, what does entertainment mean to you?
Well, what it means to me is basically like so entertainment means to me is anything that occupies your time that you enjoy doing, anything that makes you feel comfortable, that makes you want to be a part of it. So to me, it's not sports events, it's not laughter, it's not anything like that, it's not watching TV. It's to me, entertainment is building companies, going out to networking events. Entertainment to me is getting to know people and helping them achieve their dreams.
Wow, that's nice. And with you doing all that, I bet you meet a lot of people, Mr. Jason Dixon, and you do a lot of things. So, Mr. Man, what does entertainment mean to you, CEO man?
Um, what entertainment means to me?
Yeah.
Entertainment is a time I can take out take out of my day and just relax and kick back and enjoy a movie, enjoy a concert, enjoy the museum or a play. Entertainment is something that I feel like the soul needs. Like they say, laughter is good for the soul. So hey, going to a comedy show, that's good entertainment, man. I can either be entertained or I can be the entertainment.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
either or. But yeah, but entertainment for me, that's just a time where I can escape and I guess get a laugh in, get a smile in, do some joyful things.
that's groovy. That's groovy. Well, what entertainment is for me is expressing myself, doing me. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's comedy, music, acting, etc. It's the creativity, it's the creative thinking for me. You know what I'm saying? I can bring some of the things that I've been thinking of to life or put on that video behind that music. That's entertainment for me. Uh
Right.
Make it standing in front of people when they're feeling sad and just make them feel better by laughter and just that's good for the soul and that's entertainment for me. That makes me feel good. Making people feel good and making people laugh, that makes me feel good. And of course the music, whether it's making it with my sons or with my comrades, that makes me feel good. Cause that we all get to come together. When you come together collectively to on a project, that makes me feel good. And sports, watching sports, that make me feel good because I played a lot of sports: football, track, and swimming. I did a lot of things, so I'm just not limited to one football. No, I could talk about all sports, but I just didn't play basketball. I love entertainment. It's a lot of things to do in entertainment. So that's what's entertainment to me. And it's entertainment too. When you add the S to the and add the S to the end of entertainment, it's the theatrical. It's the theatrical entertainment. Then when you add the S on, it's the theatrical entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And of course, I like acting. That's good. You know what I'm saying? That's entertainment, good entertainment for me. I do a lot of things. So at the end of the day, I love entertainment.
Right
So
on.
so that's a little bit of what I do. And the most important, I love being with my family. That's entertainment for me. Being with my kids, going to the football games, and my son's one of my baby boy scored his first touchdown yesterday. Hey, and that was good. So entertainment is good for me. It's a part of my world. It's a part of my life. Hey,
But what do so my question off of all this whole question is what does entertainment do for you?
what does it do for me? Well,
Yes.
what it does, it links me in with good people, like-minded people. You know what I'm saying? I get to meet people. Okay, take it for instance. The past weekend, CEO man, he can vouch or whatever. We went to East Texas and we met up with some good people, a nice club owner, and two more artists. That one of them was out of Jaime, out of the SUC, and that guy was awesome. We linked in with him and chopped it up. Everything was, I mean, hey, that's entertainment. That's what it did to me. I met someone that I didn't know, someone that I've been hearing on the radio. Now I have the time to chop it up with him, listen to his music, and get to see him perform.
Okay, so man,
Okay.
what does entertainment do for you?
For me, entertainment gives me the opportunity to be creative and uh get in my artistic bag and come up with a vibe. Hopefully, that the world could move to someday. And it also gives me the opportunity to touch people through frequency. And hopefully, I can inspire somebody to want to do the same through my music and
Right.
entertainment.
Okay. Those are just general questions I had. Like, what does it do for you? Because entertainment to me, it does a lot. It basically moves people emotional wise, and I guess that's where a lot of people, y'all know me, a lot of people say I'm detached from that part of it. So I guess that's why the sports, the entertainment, the concerts, those type of things don't really appeal to me like they appeal to most people because it touches you on an emotional level, right? Like music touches me on an emotional level, but I don't have to be there to see you. I
Right,
can listen to the same music at home and get the feeling that I want, right?
right, right,
um, Playing sports, when I played it, it touched me. But watching it on TV, I don't get as excited as everybody else does. What gets me excited is when I'm taking a group of people and saying, hey, let's build a dream or let's build
right,
something because we're physically doing that. We're touching each other's hands. We're literally walking each other through. So that form of entertainment to me that everybody be like, well, that's work. But I'm like, no, to somebody like me, that's entertainment. That's the fun you guys are talking about. That's the things why I like laughter. Well, laughter is even better when you got the money behind you to make it better, right? Laughing when you're struggling is just faking it to me.
right.
Laughing when you're I've I talk about these entertainment cycles,
I
these
like
things that
that.
they put out in front of us, right? I talk about the things they put out in front of us like basketball games and football games. Well, let me put y'all on some game. when the Romans were, how sports came about and the Olympics came about was back in the Egyptian days, the Roman days, when they wanted to please the crowd. Then they would build arenas and make people fight and play sports, chariot races,
Circus.
because it would make the people feel like, oh, they love us. And I feel like in the world that we're dealing with today, there more emphasis on, hey, get to the sports games, get to this, get to that. Hey, let's go to this comedy show. I don't understand it.
It's more of a circus out here now than it's ever been.
Exactly. So that's what, if you talk about it, that's why I was asking the question I was asking earlier about what do you mean by entertainment? Because entertainment is different forms based on who you're talking to. And yes, you're right
Right.
by closing the question and saying, what does it mean to you? But to expand on that, I would just be like, it means to me seeing us grow. Entertainment to me is I'll have more fun with you if we all sitting on a yacht somewhere having a great party. I could care less what they say about Diddy, but at the end of the day, that man lived a great life. You saw him doing nothing but smiling every day. That's entertainment to
Yep.
me. We run to sports events, but let's be truthful, guys. How often do you see celebrities actually at sports events? How actually do you actually see uh, uh, people with money sitting on the floor of the sports event if they got something to work on or something to do?
You don't.
And that's real. And in the crib, I thank you a lot. That means a lot. But that's why I'm saying the things that I'm saying. And like Alicia, she said for me, I would say that this show is entertainment because not only does it keep me interested, but it's also educational and give me the opportunity to be a part of the platform. And we appreciate that
For sure, most definitely. Thank you, thank you.
as a voice of opinions.
Okay,
So
sure.
that's the whole thing to me, and that's what I meant when I said about the topic. That's what I was saying about the topic. When you talk about it, like you want to kind of get into what your fit. Why do you say something is? Why do you say entertainment makes you happy?
Right.
Like what part of it makes you feel like wow? And entertainment is great because it takes us out of our realistic life for a minute. If you're going through something, going to a basketball game gives you that little breath of, hey, I don't have to think about what I got going on at home. That's why entertainment is great to me.
Hmm. That's good. That's a good one. You said a mouthful. That was good. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that was good. But see, I'm just now seeing what's up in the chat lines. What's up, Miss Pratt? How you doing in the crib? What's happening? Um, yeah. I mean, entertain for me, putting a smile on some people's face. Everybody don't have a sense of humor. I've been
Right.
around people don't have a sense of humor.
Shit, I'm one of them.
Yeah, I know. That's why I tell your ass up. Oh, damn. See, we on this phone. Damn. Hey, it's like, but it's all in fun because we good, though. You know what I'm saying? But, it's a lot. I mean, well, entertainment, that was a broad spectrum, Jason. And I say that's why I came back with amusement, pleasure, leisure, relaxation. You know what I'm saying? And fun, enjoyment, interest, occupation, refreshment, restoration. You know what I'm saying? That all falls up under the entertainment spectrum,
Yeah, and it does.
umbrella, up under the umbrella.
It does. So again, I ask, what does entertainment do for you? What kind of
Okay.
entertainment do you run to when you're having problems? What kind of entertainment do you run to? And see, even like William
I like
Shepard
that.
came
I
on,
like
and
that. That makes
he said expand. Hey, sir, how you doing? What I mean by that is, okay, great. You entertain. We found out what it means to you. Now, what do you run to? What form of entertainment do you run to when you're like, oh, I'm depressed, I'm down and out?
right.
What keeps you up? What keeps you going? Tell me what entertainment do you do that says, hey, I come and find now when I'm here, I can get back and get going again.
Okay, that entertainment I get from you can read a scripture or writing. I write. I write down my thoughts. I I do a lot, you know. But basically, when I get pissed off, the form of entertainment is writing until my sons and I get back with the one on this line and the one in back of me looking at the ceiling. When we all get together, that's when I run to that. I can run to that.
What about you, man? What do you do when you're down and you're looking at it like, man, what am I doing? What do I got to do? What do you turn to? What entertains you?
I cut on frequency. I cut on a certain frequency type of music, and I just sit there and soak in my thoughts and figure my plan out, man, and just figure out how to execute it.
Hmm.
Hey,
That's
so
nice.
Alicia, she said, "Wood, you spoke on comedy. Do you not feel that with being a comedian, that a sense of humor is something that you would have?"
Yeah, you have to have a sense of humor because people say things. Thank you, Miss Pratt. That was good. Because people say things, you have to have a thick, thick skin,
You
as
keep
some
going
would
out of
say.
frame. I'm just letting you know you keep going out of frame.
Oh, okay. Nah, cause I was thinking and I was looking over here. This, I'm trying not to get bit by a dog. Um, and what was the question again, Jason? I'm sorry.
She just said,
What did you say?
"With you spoke on comedy. Do you not
Yeah.
feel like being a comedian that a sense of humor is something that you would have with bringing laughter?" I don't understand the rest of it, but I'm just giving you what she said.
Okay. Well, being a comedian and bringing laughter, that's a form. That's a good form of communication because it can be a couple or someone enter an event feeling bad. Damn, I had to ride down here with this ugly motherfucker. Huh? I had to ride down here with this limp joker. You know what I'm saying? But then they can come to an event and I can get them to laughing or, and they walk out holding hands or they come out laughing. That makes me feel good. And that's what I get out of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And from that, some people can see what I bring, and then that's when the revenue comes in. You know,
If you took money out of the equation, would you guys still do the same thing that you do in call forms of entertainment?
been doing it for this damn
Yep,
long. Oh, sorry.
most definitely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, you can't beat it. You can't beat when you. I can speak from all events, doing comedy shows, making people laugh. That's a good feeling I get. But that feeling I get when I come off a stage in front of what I'm saying, a couple hundred people, some thousands of people, man, that's a great feeling. I mean, to don't get no boos and everybody clapping and it's all good. That that's like a whew, man. That's a feeling, man. That's fire. That's a feeling,
Making
man.
making music is my therapy, Jason.
Woo.
That's like my therapy.
So
That's
expand
a
on that. Why is that
that's
your
a
therapy?
high, man. That's a
I
high.
mean, it's like I can cut on a beat and get my phone and say some things in that I can write down some things in that phone that I might not be able to say to you personally, verbally, face to face, like you know what I mean. How we talking now?
Right.
I probably can have some of these. I probably can speak on some of these topics way better through song.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand it totally, but you guys got to understand, and I'm gonna say this. This is a talk show. You're asking people to listen. So when I'm asking these questions, I'm asking them because they're really thinking the same thing I'm thinking. So this isn't about you. So when you're talking and I say, what is therapy? What is the therapy about? Tell me how the therapy helps you. How does music help
It
you?
helped me escape.
Does
It helped
not.
me escape. It helped me escape. It helped me escape. Escape what? Everything.
Yeah, that's
When I walk in the studio, I leave all my problems outside. I don't
yeah.
think about none of that shit. Kids, nothing. Baby mama, nothing. Bills, job, nothing.
As you should.
None
Okay.
of that
That
matters when I enter the studio. None of that shit matters. I'm in a whole nother world when I go to the studio. You know what I'm saying? It's that's my therapeutic moment to release everything. You know what I'm saying? Like so, yeah.
I get it.
That's
It's
that's
the
my
same way
therapy.
when I'm behind the computer and I'm designing and I'm doing the things that I'm doing for people. Like that's my therapy. But
Yeah,
that's
that
also
too.
my entertainment. That's my sit back and say, hey, I'm actually creating something from scratch and I'm about to see this come into fruition and somebody else is about to benefit off of it. So that's like I said, that's what I mean when I say tell me what it does for you. Because to me, what I do for my entertainment actually helps me grow as a person. It helps me become a better man because I'm looking at everybody else, not just me. It helps me
Right,
think about I'm thinking about other people's lives. So when I'm building their brands and I'm building the things that I'm doing, even with creating this whole podcast, with creating Nostalgia Radio, I never once looked at it like what it does for me. I look at it from where we're at and what it does for everyone else around us and the music.
right,
I
right.
hear people tell me all day, y'all don't get the messages that I get. Like, bro, I listen to the station all day. You rocking like it calmed me down. It made my day at work go faster. Like little things like that.
That's what's up.
Good. And
That's what's
hold
up. I
on, I'd
appreciate
like to.
everybody that's out there listening.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's up to Mr. William Shepard? How you doing, sir? It was the honor and the pleasure speaking with you today. And when I get off, I'll text you to see if you're up so we can finish the conversation. Uh, all right. The next thing,
Jason, you
do
want to
we have?
read that question for Wood?
Yeah, it say
Yeah, okay.
how
Or,
My
or you want me
bad.
to read?
she said, how would you handle a heckler in the middle of a comedy show if your jokes weren't funny and the crowd book you? She's going
Booed
too
you.
fast.
Okay.
Booed you.
Booed the crowd, booed you.
Yeah, booed
Okay.
you. And would
Uh,
you handle it to turn your crowd and laughing instead of freezing?
okay. What I would do is I light that heckler ass up. I mean, boy, I take him out like Eddie Murphy did Reggie. Reggie, you some big feet, man. I tear him up. I tear him up, man. You make me mad. I tear his Marvin Moose drinking vinegar eating ass up. I would get him, man. I had a crowd turn on them. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? You know what I'm saying? Say it's different ways. It's different type of ways to handle different situations. And then if the crowd keep booing, I'm through, man. I'm gonna go for them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, anybody can get it. They give it to me, so why not give it back? You know what I'm saying? But we gonna have a good show. I'm gonna shake
right,
hands afterwards. I'm gonna get invited back, and hey, that's how we handle that, Miss Pratt. Nice question.
And one of the things that's being said is when you do what you love, is it just it's just that simple, meaning that when I said I think she's going off of when I said at the end of the day, when it's entertainment isn't just what we think of as what we like.
Mm.
So let's define that. You see what I'm saying? Like let's define that. Entertainment isn't just what
Yeah.
what
Whew.
makes we think that entertainment is the only thing that makes us feel good. But feel
Mm.
good is that emotion that I try to get people to understand. Like, so some people feeling good is going in there and doing accounting. To
Yeah.
some
right,
people is getting up every day and just sitting down doing nothing.
Mm.
But we have put entertainment in a platform that says, hey, entertainment is exactly the way Wood's going with it. That is comedy show. That's why Alicia's asking the questions. But I'm trying to keep us on topic of the question was what was entertainment, not what you do for entertainment.
right.
So when you say entertainment, you got to look at it from all these avenues because, like I said, the question was very broad, and I didn't say it
Mhm.
to offend. I said it that now you're leaving the doors for the conversation to go anywhere. But if you're asking that specific question, that means that hey, when it's all said and done, entertainment can be whatever anyone like. I can tell you right now, looking at Mr. Shepard on the line right now, I can tell you just from our talks with him, he thinks like me. It's only entertainment when I'm able to get out here and make money.
Thank you. And see, and for what does entertainment mean to you, you have to think about the definition of entertainment, which means the action of providing or being provided with amusement or enjoyment. That's
Exactly.
what entertainment is.
And that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, that enjoyment for somebody may be, I know accountants that be like, I love it when I sit down and actually do taxes. I'm sitting
Might
here,
be a mechanic. You know what I mean?
right. I'm
Might
looking
be
at them. Yeah,
might be a trumpet cleaner. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
I,
Yeah, trumpet
Hey,
cleaner. Did he say a
yeah, could be
trumpet
a pool
cleaner? Hold
cleaner.
on,
Hey,
man.
could be a pool
yeah.
cleaner.
Like, man, your part of your part, you said it the other day, part of your entertainment and part of your calmness is when you're in the kitchen cooking.
Yes,
Oh
To
yeah,
yes,
everybody
most
yeah,
else,
definitely.
trust me, I know too
Most
many women that don't like to cook, so I know they'll look at you crazy on that note.
they ain't trying to find a way to nobody heart. Remember the topic we were? Why women don't want
oh
our heart
man.
no more? They say cooking is the way to a man's heart. Why
Well,
they don't want our heart no more? Hey
and
man,
No,
and the
I don't
crib
want it.
said and the crib said when they feel a certain way they put it in a beat. Like for example, when I be upset or like mad, I put the madness on that beat, and that's what most artists do. That's what makes that. I don't have that talent. Like I can sing, but I ain't never wrote my own song. I can sing other people's and sing really good, but when it's all said and done,
I didn't never
I
know that.
feel that. You didn't know I can sing? Yeah, we're gonna
I
keep
need to
that.
get you and
thank you,
DJ Khaled
boy.
in on the song.
We're gonna keep you to keep that a secret though.
Yeah, say we gonna put a couple cats outside while he sings, and we gonna see.
Wood know I can blow. I don't know why he
Yeah,
playing.
Boy,
we're
I
gonna put you and
never.
DJ Khaled
Yeah,
remix on the song.
say,
Yeah.
hold on. Say, man, CEO man. Yeah, he can sing. Don't you know no good? Don't you know no good? Don't you know no good? Error shining there.
Whatever. Like I said,
We're
I
gonna
got a
get you
couple.
and Khaled on the
Hey
song,
man,
man.
I got a couple hooks on a couple people's songs out there. Like
For
literally,
real?
yeah. I'm good
Nah,
at
say,
I'm good at
hold on.
making up hooks.
No, yo. I've seen, say, Jason. I got him get back. Let's. I've seen Jason get and I believe entertainment is when Jason do try to bring things to life with his the art and stuff. I'm not art savvy, whatever that. When like San for instance, when my daughter Kennedy had drew my logo, the panther, the cheetah, and she blowed, and I told him Jason brought it to life. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And just looking at his face when he was finished with it at the time, because they don't know how old that cheetah is, but it's still relevant.
right.
So he
DJ
got joy.
Stevie, what up, man?
He got enjoy out of that. You know what I'm saying? So Jason, he gets enjoy entertainment out of, when some, I could say he was telling the truth.
Yeah, it come down to
I could say
entertainment
he
to me
telling
is
the truth.
totally different than most people. It's just and so to see that you got to look at it from a point of view of when you ask that question like it's more of what does entertainment do for you? What type of entertainment makes you move? And me, it's sitting down. Y'all see me. I'm a total different person. I'm a beast when I go into it. People don't believe that I'm shy because of the way I do business, but they don't know until they get around me and hang out with me.
They
And
don't think you shy because the way you talk all the
I know.
damn time.
I
They
know.
don't think you shy. But
But
say, Jason,
I
that's something you like
But
to do, though. Yeah,
yeah,
I've seen you go in a room in front of 200, 300 people and take over. You know what I'm saying? I've seen that done. I ain't trying to get, I'm just giving him props right here.
no, you
Yeah, I've
good.
seen him do it. I've
And
seen
then
him do it.
you've also seen me get in a room full of people when I'm not the person that's supposed to be entertaining, and I sit back and I don't talk, I don't say nothing. I sit on the couch and mind my business. And if you don't talk to me, I don't really talk to you. That's what
That's
I
when
mean.
that's when you full of that alcohol, though.
Nah,
No, I don't play. Hey,
nah. That's
let's pay
when,
some bills, man.
yeah, we about to pay some
yeah,
bills
let's
right
take
now.
some bills.
I got a song coming from a CEO man, ready rammed up already. Um, Let's make this happen, and then we're gonna come back with our little sponsors.
And
Wood is
come back. Hey,
take
let's
us
try to get some in the crib and I am juice up in there too. You you got that stuff.
Relax, baby, in this bitch. Started from the bottom, then we up now. 10 toes flat on the pavement, the ground. She told me that she need me around. We eating good, got me gaining pounds. Gotta show out whatever I do. Circle small when it got me a cool. Never turn my back on you, I can't do that, no, no, no. You forever my dog. I can't never turn my back on you, I can't at all. You always there when I need you, when I pass the ball. Can't sleep without you at home taking PM Tylenol. You the bag to my paper when we blow it all. Still bumps on my body when I'm thinking of you. You got the juice, you do something to me when you not in the room. Back to take out, will you be there when I make it? Need you on my side, I started from the bottom, then we up now. 10 toe flat on the pavement, the ground. She told me that she need me around. We eating good, got me gaining pounds. Gotta show out whatever I do. Circle small when it got me a cool. Never turn my back on you, I can't do that, no, no, no. You forever my dog.
They said time heals everything. You get mad, go through my phone, trip over anything. You tripping over the studio, that's the only time I spend. From the trenches, I was taught to get it how I live. Grinding to build a legacy for my 5 kids. My apologies for wrong I did. The more I learn about myself, the stronger I feel no matter what. When you need me, I'm here.
Started from the bottom, then we up now. 10 toe flat on the pavement, the ground. She told me that she need me around. We eating good, got me gaining pounds. Gotta show out whatever I do. Circle small when it got me a cool. Never turn my back on you, I can't do that, no, no, no. You forever my dog.
Oh, 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 yeah.
SessionLawGroup.com. That's SessionLawGroup.com. If you've been hurt in an accident, I'd like you to go to SessionLawGroup.com right now. Call Robert. He will help you take care of all of your medical bills, get your rental car, and get you paid for your pain and suffering. And there is no out-of-pocket expenses. That's SessionLawGroup.com. SessionLawGroup.com.
to play.
Um, yeah, you tuned in to the Woody Wood Show, and I am Woody Wood, the Southern Cheetah. Super Peter, you did. And I got CEO Man in the house, and we have Real Talk Live with Jason Dixon up in the house.
What's going
And
on?
say, before we do that, I would like to say what's up to the people up in the chat room. What's up in the crib? What's up, Miss Pratt? And man, you said who? Who else was up in here? A DJ?
Steve's Beats.
DJ Steve.
What's up with it, man? You know what I'm
DJ
saying? What's
Steve,
happening?
what up, man? Salute, salute.
Thank you for tuning in. Like I said, Mr. William Shepard, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. And to everybody else, we're going to keep going. Now we're going to come on with our second topic. The second topic is school issue ID badges. Should, are you for or against it? The school issue ID badges at games, at certain functions. Are you for it?
Yeah,
Man,
I'm for it because it keeps people out of there that shouldn't be there. So if you don't have,
okay.
at least if I know you got your ID and something go down, then we know who you are. Like I said, everybody's going to be for it, but the other part that you told me about this topic was the parents have to accompany them to games as well. Well, like
Mm-hmm.
you said, well, what if the parent is handicapped? What if the parent isn't there? Or what if the parent has to work? Is the kid just supposed to be banned from the game? That's where I kind of disagree about it. Because if I go to the school, I should be able to attend. The badge, I think I'm a for the badge because it holds me accountable. You know who I am. I should have to wear it around my neck. I do something there. You know who I am, especially now with cameras.
Hmm.
Right. Right.
All right there. So, CEO man, what you think? Are you for or against it, man?
Uh, I'm gonna piggyback off what Jason said. I'm for it because, like he said, it identify who you is coming in the door. And nowadays, man, we got so much going on at these schools right now. It's so crazy that you gotta want to know who everybody is, especially if it's a school that your kid is attending or anybody for that matter.
I agree.
We in a
I went
dangerous
to
time right now, so
for sure. I agree. Yeah, I was at a game. I was at my son's game yesterday, and now they do everything with the apps. Man, they want everything on you when you well your address, phone number, damn near everything except your blood. They might even want your blood type. Say, man, you got to fill out a lot when you trying to go to these games. Yes, but at the end of the day, I'm for it. You have to protect. You have to protect your kids. You want your kid protected. If it's a lot of kids at the game, well, some break out, it's gonna be chaotic. But then if you have a kid, a parent, it's enough parents out there to match up with the kids. Everything will be, they can keep the peace. Everything can be coping steady, you did. And what's up, son, man? Nice touchdown yesterday. Hey, man, let's keep it up. Now we want another one. Son, man is your godson, Jason.
I know who it is. I was just about to say he talking about he against the Badgers because his little bad bud be the one doing shit. So of course he against.
Say for real. Say now. But look here, all A's though. Hey, AB
I
on the road
I
for
got
both
that.
that is
of them
Romeo.
boys.
Yeah, Romeo. He
Yeah,
talking
that's
about
Romeo.
he against
Son,
wearing
man.
talking about he against wearing the badges. Yeah, I would be against it
Nah,
too.
Romeo is for your protection, look, buddy.
If I was the one doing all the trouble, I'd be against it too.
Nah, that's
No,
for
but
your
see,
protection, man. Can't be against this.
With
okay. I'm
with all the
real
shootings
life.
that's happened, with all the things that's going on, like real life, like you got to be for it. You can't sit back and be like, "Oh, we just gonna let anybody in this day and time," because the point of that is to protection, and especially in the last 3 weeks in Dallas. There's been what two killings, three, four at games,
Three,
because kids
three.
don't. This new generation don't care no more. They don't. They're not scared of the police. They're not scared of their parents. They're not scared of any type of authority anymore. Where
Consequences of either.
yeah, they don't care about. Hey, this is the one thing that I don't like is these kids nowadays. Honestly, and I'm sorry to get off the topic, they don't care about going to jail.
Yeah, for real.
Man, they think dying is cool, bro.
Like I don't want to go to jail and I don't want to be on a shirt. That's just what like. They think this is the way to go, and I'm like, God, are y'all? And the bad part is, this the worst part about it. It's the kid. It's not the kids that are living on the streets or mom or drug heads. It's the kids who got doctors as parents. Who got lawyers as parents, who go home to a house every day with food, lights, water, that is doing all the gang violence. Whatever happened to, hey, I live in a good life and I'm just gonna go to school because I got a great life. But they want to be the kids in good situations envy those from the streets. That is so
Yeah,
stupid to me.
yeah. I was ready to push some little boy down the stairs yesterday.
Hey, so he said, but what's gonna happen when you lose your ID badge? I understand that, but I'd rather for you to lose your ID badge and we got to put some money up rather than you to lose your life because somebody got in and they didn't know who they was and they shot somebody or you by that chance. That's my answer to that.
That's
Right.
all.
An ID badge can be replaced. So you're talking about money, and that's probably what 10, 12, $20. Your life can't be replaced. Once you murdered, we can't pay $20 and get you back.
No shit.
Right. Right.
So that's how you.
That's how
I
and that's how
understand.
you that's how you gotta look at it, youngster.
Right. And I understand how kids look at it, like they look at it like they're trying to be controlled. But it's like at the end of the day, drugs, mostly vaping. Yeah, I understand because now it's so easy to get weed. It's so easy to get a vape. It's so easy to get drugs. Nowadays, man, that's why I said it's not the kids that are in the hood that's doing the worst stuff now. You pay attention, it's the kids in the that's coming from rich homes, coming from not even rich homes, coming from that middle class where they not starving, but they not totally from the hood yet. They live in a great neighborhood, but they want to go hang in the projects
They
because
connected to the hood.
exactly.
They cousin live in the hood. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
So they have more fun tearing up shit, shooting up people, playing.
From
I mean,
the
hey,
motherfucker.
hey, the funniest thing I saw the other day, bro, when I was in Dallas, the funniest thing I saw was a nerdy dude who threw up a gang sign and the gang member actually charged him up for it. And he was like, "Nigga,
Mm.
you even know what you did? Like, you didn't know what I was. I could have just shot you right here. We don't play. This is their life." And that's what I try to get them to understand. This is their life, my nigga. This is what we do. I talk
That's crazy.
I talk about it because I didn't come from the hood, Wood. You know that. But when my mom and dad separated, I ended up having to go to the hood. So I had to learn real fast, like, oh, hold on. This is a different environment. I had to
Y'all
learn
doing too
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell.
right. Ain't no telling when you in the hood. You either fighting, you either putting them hands up, or you pulling that gun out. Which one you gonna do?
Yeah, but you gonna have to do something.
Right. So I tell the people, the kids that when I speak, when they pay me to speak to these kids, I tell them like, if your mom is paying bills, if your dad is taking care of you, who cares if you got mad because they couldn't get you them Jordan? Nigga, you got food every day, you got lights every day. I talk about the drug. I'm like, bro, Wood, you know, as family, bro, man, I knew nothing about drugs. Swear to God. But at 13 years old, when my mom went to jail, it was a quick lesson, my bro. Because living on them, being out on that street, not knowing how to get to no money, can't work. I'm only 13. So if your mom is paying your bills just because you mad because she didn't buy you something, sit your ass down and shut the up.
Right.
And the
Hey, in the
crib.
crib, say you have really good examples about them school IDs. What if you get shot and they looking for IDs or information about it? They'll see your badge and stuff.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. That's what I'm saying. So I'm for it. I know that kids look at it like it's restricting what they do, but sometimes the fun you want to have ain't the fun you need to have. Being
Right,
honest.
right,
And that's
right.
coming from people that's been there. Like I was saying, bro, I didn't know nothing about drugs. I came from a shelter. My dad played for the Cowboys. We came from Texas, shelter. Hey, so much that we lived in Carrollton before you could ever exit to get off at Carrollton. You used to have to drive all the way down the belt line, get off, circle back around to come back up to Carrollton to go home.
Damn.
Say, man, get that what Mr. William Shepard said, man.
Yeah. He said, I feel that the parents should apply for student ID account and add their children to add their account. Yeah. And I do
I
too.
have that. I have
Yeah.
that. I
Yeah.
have that. I had
And
it on my phone for all my kids.
most parents have that. That's an account
Yeah.
that's mandatory now.
I had that for both of them.
But what they're talking about is the student ID should be worn to the game so that they can identify the student.
Identify.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like it's got to be because when you have a schools are they have a lot of students up in there nowadays. And when you what do you say 6A?
Bro, you can't stop in the middle of talking and have a
No,
side
I had no.
conversation.
Someone was saying something. Hold on. No, somebody was saying something.
This nigga he in the middle of a conversation and jump off
Oh
to a side
no,
conversation. Can't do
he
that, bro.
was trying to tell me what it was called.
Oh
No,
man.
but when you in school though, say when you have the number, like I was saying, when you have the number of students out there, it's a lot of students nowadays go to school. But if you can get one or two parents per student, you know what I'm saying, that could add up to a nice sum of adults. and the situation can get, you know what I'm saying, it can get cleaned up, man.
Yeah.
So I'm for it, basically.
Yeah, I'm all for it. I think they should. They bad. If you talk about your kids, would they all bad? They need ID badges, electric plates. What's the little ankle bracelets? We need to keep track of all. I'm playing, man. Y'all know I love y'all to life. I'm just joking, Wood. Don't take it
Yeah, 'cause I light your ass up.
Hey, remember, I live with y'all. I live with y'all, so I know how they are.
Nah, these the new ones. They older now. They'll fuck you up. Oh, excuse me. Say, I wouldn't advise you to
Hey,
piss
you
them
out of
off and
camera.
go to sleep now.
You
Trey,
completely out of
you used
camera.
to get them, Jason. I bet you won't try to get them now.
I ain't scared of them kids. I still swing the same belt and the same fist.
Oh, yeah.
The bigger
All
you
right,
are,
say,
we just gonna have a
this
fight,
one
kid.
right here gonna take us out, y'all. Say, I already know, cause it's gonna be pretty strong.
Hey, that must be Jerry that said we matured a little, or is that
Yeah,
that
yeah,
must be
In
Jerry?
the
Yeah,
yeah.
crib,
That's in the
yeah.
crib.
that's in the crib.
I know you
Say,
have.
first
I
of
know you
all,
have nephew. I'm just talking stuff.
say, first of all, in the crib, he's an artist. Y'all can find him out. Y'all can look him up on Apple Music. He's on all platforms. In the crib,
Hey,
he's
tell Romeo, yeah, that song on Spotify.
yeah, Romeo gone. He said the song is on Spotify, Romeo. If you got anything about get you.
New principal added.
I don't know what he's.
Well,
I
we
know what
gonna-
he's talking about, but I don't know what he meant at the end. Romeo said something about make a protest or something about they don't have homeroom no more, or they can't do their work in homeroom.
Can't work on our mission.
I don't know. He was typing too fast.
Yeah, I'm missing. Say Romeo, but see, they go to a different type of school too. They school to
I
where
guess he's saying they can't do they they don't get homeroom and they can't work on their missing work. They had us make a protest.
Well,
well,
then stop missing your work. Do your
nah, he
work.
ain't no miss no work. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. It's that other one. It's the one
Well,
that got
that
all
what he
the
just said.
activities going on in school. But say they at the end of the day, they some good young men. You know what I'm saying? They better than I was at their age. You know what I'm saying? So hey, I
Right.
salute them. I know that times it's hard doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? And they from all that I know, they do the right things. And from just me looking at the report cards, you know what I'm saying, and all the reports, they doing the right thing. So I salute them. That's why I try to anything they need, I try to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But this whole ID badge thing, what kids don't realize is rules are only made once rules are broken, right? So
Mm-hmm.
Right.
no rule is made prior to something actually happening because that would be just too right if that was the way it was supposed to happen,
Some
right?
that had to continue. It
Right.
was continuously happening.
Right. So rules are put that way for things that just always keep happening instead of keep dealing with it. Let's put this law in place, right? So this ID badge and everything like that. I'm like, I felt like it's something the school should have been doing. It should have been you can't get into this event because what if you don't even go? Here's the thing: schools are so overcrowded now. You don't know. Teachers can't keep up with who go to the school and who doesn't. And if you don't have that ID, and if you at a link like Top said, the guy who came and killed the boy and the girl from yesterday's show, he didn't even
Oh,
go to the school. He didn't even go to the school. So for him
he's
to be able to,
grown.
right, that's what I'm saying. For he didn't even go to the school, had no kids at the school, nothing. So for him to be able to come to that gate and get in just because you want to, because I'll tell you why I'm saying this. Because Wood asked me prior to the show, like, "Hey, down in Vegas, you can't even go if you don't have a kid at that school. You can't come to that game."
Right.
Damn.
So I haven't seen a football game in 5 years. I haven't seen a high school where in Dallas I got my nephews and I can go do this. Down here I don't have nobody, so I can't go watch a game. I gotta watch it on TV when they play the replay. I gotta catch my sports that way because they're so secure about things happening, and that's just a trickle over from California. Because once they started building up Vegas, everybody started moving over. Violence went up, drugs went up. When they made weed legal, and I have nothing against weed, guys. Smoke what you want, do what you want, not. But for me, I feel like that opened a floodgate of more violence, more depression, more anxiety, because everybody thinks that they cannot. Hey, here's the biggest thing I'll tell you that irks me right now about weed. When somebody says I cannot function or eat until I smoke.
Hold on, cat daddy. Hold your ass on.
I
This
struck
my
a nerve.
damn story.
I struck
You
a nerve.
disrespecting
I
now.
struck a
Hold
nerve.
on. Now, it's people that get sick. It's people that, cancer. Marijuana helps with cancer.
Do
And
you
for some
got that?
people that don't have
Do you-
appetite,
hey,
it helps them with
everybody on here
appetite.
that got cancer, raise your hand in this
Say,
chat
man,
room.
I ain't trying. I'm just telling
Every,
you. I'm just telling you. I don't want to catch it. So that's why I'm on it. Say, and say, see, now you need to stop. Now, you don't went too far. Say, because it's from the earth. It's good. You know what I'm saying? It don't now when you get to adding stuff with it, that's what makes it bad. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
Or
it was. Let me say something. I'm gonna say something real quick. It was from the
okay,
earth when we was growing up. But what we call Reggie, when y'all buy it from these dispensaries, when y'all buy it from this place, they're not growing that from the dirt anymore. I hope y'all understand that. They're chemically doing this. That's why weed constantly is getting stronger and stronger, and your tolerance is going up and up. So let's not talk about it like it's the Reggie that we used to grow in our backyard and do now. That's not how
Right.
this works. Let's stop talking about it like it's the same old weed. Back then, I would have bought that argument. Today, I work with tons of grow houses. I know what they do to make the weed stronger.
but take
Right.
me on
Right.
the. Let me go through. Just take me through like a field trip, like they used to do the kids. Take me on a field trip through there. And let me see, and let them give out samples. You know what I'm saying?
So I know down here right now, I work with the only black dispensary, wholeheartedly black owned dispensary in Vegas. And I'm telling you, he has a whole grow house, and I know how they clone them, how they mix the breeds, how they do all that. And that's why I say, and what they have to do chemically to make it stronger, because people nowadays, y'all smoke something for a month and then it's like, oh, this don't do nothing for me no more. You ever wonder why? Like, you ever wonder why, like, the weed you used to like don't do nothing for you no more, so you have to go find something else, but the price of that goes up and up. It's a
Uh,
reason
Mm.
behind that, because it ain't like the same old Reggie. But if you talk to older people, if you talk to the old generations, they'll tell you, hey, I don't want none of that stuff y'all smoking. Give me that Reggie that we
yeah,
used to.
they do. Old school bow, red hair.
Because
Say
they know better.
they.
They know better. They know that's why I said, I'm gonna say it again, like me or not. At the end of the day, when I hear a person say that I can't even eat before I gotta smoke before I could do, eating is something you need to do every day.
Right.
For
So
real.
if I took weed completely out of your way and you could have no way, if I put you on an island with no weed, you just gonna tell me you're gonna die? That's
Tasmanian devil. Wood. What you say, Wood?
I,
Say,
I Hey, and I understand the medical reasons behind it. I understand that the oil from it can heal you, but people aren't using it that way. Let's be honest.
man, that's where they messing up at, man. This is a beautiful thing,
They
man.
just
I
smoking
don't need
because
nothing else.
let's be real. If they just smoking to be out of their reality of what's going on in their life, and that's why people
Basically.
And y'all know how I feel about that. Y'all doing it, people are doing it because they don't want to deal with the problems. And the only way to get away from the problems is to deal with them. But if you stay high out of your mind, then you don't never think about the issues, but you complain. Here's the worst part. They don't think about the issues to fix them, but then they complain about the situation they in.
You're right. But when I speak like this, I really mean business. You see, I feel
I
that
can't.
some
That's
people
why I
really
can't play with him. That's why I don't play with him.
no, but say though, it's all right, man. I rather hey, I can't say what I want to say right
Yes,
now.
you can. You can say
No,
whatever you
I
say.
can't. No, I ain't.
Oh, you got kids on there.
All right, man. Thank you. Uh, no, nah, man. Say,
Well, that's why I'm saying. But the ID badges to me are needed because, hey, if it was up to me, we'll have metal detectors all around the school, and everybody gets backpack search. School, you got to come to school a whole hour early just to get in. We gonna treat
yeah,
y'all.
Right.
I would treat if I was a governor in any state. We gonna treat schools like they treat the clubs. It's gonna be a line outside because school start at 8. You better get here at 7:30. You ain't gonna get you ain't gonna get in because we got to do the checking if you late for class.
man. Say,
Hey,
and these teachers say nowadays at these schools, say, man, but see, they was like that when I was in school though. Things really ain't changed. It just repeated itself and stepped it up a notch.
yeah, I went to my school in Nebraska, and I know y'all gonna laugh, but in Nebraska, my school was a private school. We had metal detectors. We only had two ways in and two ways out. It wasn't no all these doors. You can only go in through this door and this door. And that's how you left. So
Damn.
anything that went down, all the other doors were locked all day. As long as they had two exits, you can get out. But teacher that was at the end and where a door was had a key to unlock that door if it was an emergency. But we only had two ways in, two ways out, so it wasn't nobody coming in through a side door with a gun or handing nothing over to you. We were locked down, literally, but we had no shootings, no killings, where all the other public schools had murders every day.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So I look at that. I look at it from a point of, hey, you want to solve the problem? Put them in a. They want to act like, hey, schools look like jail anyway. You might well treat them like that. I'm just being
Mm.
honest.
I say,
They do look like prisons, man.
They do. They get from the plates they give us, the meals they give us, all that. From the way we set up in a structured settlement, you can't talk until the teacher stops talking.
Stock look just like a jail.
But that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day.
see, my son,
Yeah.
yeah, my son in school look like a damn college. Say, say, I went to that game. It looked like, say, it looks real good. I know Dallas people come out there and play them, they'll be mad to try to beat the hell out of them. How good that school look. Oh, y'all got turf. Y'all look at y'all turf. Oh, y'all got this? Oh, it's going down now.
Hey, you want
Oh,
to take
y'all got
another
it?
break? You want to take a break, or what we doing?
Oh, yeah. Say, let's take a break. Hey, we gonna pause for the call, pay a few bills. You know what I'm saying? I thank y'all for turning in. Sama in the crib, Miss Pratt, everybody, Mr. William Shepard, everybody. I can't name everybody that's in that chat room, but thank you. And you tuned
clear. Ciroc is for the culture. Blue Dot is not a flavor. Blue Dot is about love, celebration, quality in the hustle. This whole new generation that have really taken over the culture, you know that a new day is coming. Ciroc just begun.
With me now. Mess with me now. Mess with me now. You think you're doing something? You think you're doing something? You think you're doing something? They think they doing something. Nostalgic doing something. Nostalgic doing something. Nostalgic
We
doing
back, bro.
something. I already know. Hey, man, you tuned in to the Woody Woods Show, and I am your host, Woody Woods, the Southern Cheetah. Super Peter, you dig? And say that is CEO Man, and that is Live Talk with Jason Dixon. You
What it
dig?
do? What it do?
One day this dude gonna get my show right. That's all right. I'm gonna
Say,
mess yours up
say
on
it
Monday.
one time. Say it for me one time. I'll never forget it right now. I'm
It's,
saying it live. All right.
it's real talk with Jason Dixon, man.
Okay, I'll never forget it. You're now talking to Tadpole Show. The
What's the
I'm
next topic?
sorry, y'all. Say we do that. Say thank you in the crib for the Sky High is hit for real, for real. I appreciate it. Samario boy, thank you very much. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, say. I appreciate it, man. Say, comedy now with Sky High video. You see those Superman flippers? Oh, Jason, I ain't talking. Oh, I can't talk to Jason about it. He was there. He was behind the
Yeah, I
scenes.
was behind the
Say
scene.
big
Like
shout out to Jason. Say big shout out to Jason Dixon, man, behind the scenes. Oh,
I had to pull the models together, get the event, get
yeah,
the center, get everything for you to do the damn video. What you talking
yeah,
about?
yeah. Big shout out to Jason Dixon, man.
So it look like my shit froze on my end.
Nah, you good. You still
Mm,
moving. I still see your big head ass moving. It just got it couldn't keep up with your head. It was like shit. We got
yeah,
a circumference of the miles between. Are we going to the next topic or what we doing? So your
okay,
show.
that was the third one, but I got another one. I
Uh,
got another. You know, I always keep
That
some.
wasn't the third one. We
Okay, what
left
was the other one, Jason?
what just popped on the screen in front of you.
Oh man. Okay, we can link up. Dang. All right. I gotta put this in a good way now, Jason. Dang. Brothers, we can link up to get reefer. We can link up to get libation. We can link up to get other things. Why can't we link up, come together for a business? Why can't we come together for a business? We come together for everything else. Say, I got five on the bottom, man. Say, I got five. Say, I got five. Oh, now we got a field. Okay. Now, why can't we do that for a business? Say, I got 10 stacks on the building. Say, I got 10 racks. Oh, now we got a warehouse. Why can't we do that?
Right. I'm gonna let
Real talk with Jason Dixon. Help me out. Why can't we do that?
y'all really let me go last, man. What you got to say? Because y'all don't really want to hear what I got to say. You
I
just
know that's why I sent you Fred.
I don't know, man. It seems like we only can come together to
to fight.
steal and destroy, man. Business don't seem to mean nothing to people. At least not owning one. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. It just seems like a lot of our culture really not. They don't see the importance of ownership and actually building an IP that can constantly grow and you can constantly create different revenue streams from this same IP. Like I don't get why people don't understand how important intellectual property is at this point.
Right. I say it because at the end of the day, like yeah, we can come together for everything bad. Look at when everybody's jumping on the Real Lives with series. When everybody's jumping on anything that's bad, we talk about it. And when I
Right.
say we, I mean us as a people, us as blacks. Anything bad, we all over it. I had a girl. I'll give you an example. The guy that got the guy that lost the guy from Black Panther, the second one, uh, that got in all that trouble and Marvel kicked him off and all this other stuff, right? The girl had a picture of him. I guess he dates Megan Good, and Megan said, I take care. She went on a talk show. She said, I take care of his child support right now. I take care of all his bills right now. I take care of everything for him right now. So he's not hurting. Do you know the women grabbed that? The black people grabbed that and was like, oh, she crazy. She fucked up. Why? I wouldn't do that for that nigga. Why?
Yeah, why not?
If you love your man, if you love your woman and they were down, why wouldn't you stand up and say, I got you? Don't worry about it till you pick it back up. That's
Right.
the same thing that answers this question that you're asking. We can come together for everything stupid. I said it in my show. My brothers and Wood, you know my brothers and they'll call me, bro. They could be out at a club on Facebook with bottles, smoking blunts in the video, showing the shit. 5 minutes later, I get a phone call. Hey, bro, can you send me some money for gas? What? What? Like, I'm not understanding the question because I just saw you with a group of niggas and y'all all were popping bottles and hey, we own and all that dumb shit.
Type
Now
shit.
doing this,
Type
Jason.
shit.
Doing this with the money.
Yeah, throwing money on the ground, but you calling me because your girl done got mad at you, put you out the house, and now you need a hotel room. Where them niggas at that you was just throwing all that with? They can be there when you fucking up, but they can't be there when you need them. Like then you need to reevaluate yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I got
then your friends.
Right, and then your friends. because
Feeling that.
at the end of the day, we can't come together because we're so busy trying to. Everybody wants to be the boss. Everybody wants to give their opinion. Nobody wants to follow. I don't give a damn if a millionaire came to the hood and said, "Follow me for a day. Just listen to everything I tell you to do." Do you know half the niggas in the hood would be like, "Man, I ain't listening to that nigga."
What do you think he is?
Right. Half the niggas in the hood be like, "Y'all following that nigga? I ain't following that nigga. Nigga, I'm about to go out here and do what I know to do."
The nigga ain't finna
Yeah,
touch. The nigga ain't finna touch on me.
Hey, and then get mad when the one dude that do follow that millionaire, the next year he's a millionaire. Now all of a sudden you mad because he stopped fucking with y'all and he started doing his own thing and he started taking the lessons that he learned from that millionaire. Like Eric Thomas said it best. We all say we want to be successful. That's what everybody say. Everybody's like, I want to be successful. I want to be rich. I want to be that. But the key to the matter is nobody does what they have to do to get there. If you
right,
know how Eric Thomas told about the story, how he became famous because a student in one of his sessions at Michigan recorded him giving this speech. He said the old man came right. He said a young dude came up to an old rich wealthy man. He said, "I want to be a millionaire." He said, "I want you to teach me." Basically, the old man said, "Meet me at the beach at 4 a.m." The dude was like, "Oh man, I meet you at the beach." Like, what am I? So the dude pulls up to the beach. He's in a three-piece suit. The old man is in like a pair of shorts. He's out in the middle of the water, up waist high. The dude, like, he tells the young man, he said, "Come in the water." The little dude go, "Man, I ain't coming in that water. I thought I want to learn how to be a millionaire." And the dude was like, "Come in the water." So he goes in the water. It gets about waist high. In the midst of him being there, the old man pushes his head down in the water and
Beat him up.
holds him under the water.
Beat
The
him up.
guy, young dude, he's kicking and screaming, kicking and screaming, kicking and screaming. And when the old man finally let him back up, he said, what were you trying to do during this
Mm.
time period, basically?" And he was like, "Breathe." And he said, "Well, that's the key. He said, you'll be successful when you want to do this as much as you want to breathe." And that's the problem that we have in our community. Everybody wants to do this, but they don't want to give up or sacrifice nothing to do it. They don't want to be they don't want to say, "Oh, I'm not going to buy the Jordans for a year. I don't care what kind of car I ride. I don't care what." Yeah, Samario, Eric Thomas said it. I didn't say it exactly the way he did, so I apologize if you know it. But the key to that was everybody wants to do things. Everybody wants to be that next great artist, but you don't know what that artist sacrificed to get there. Everybody wants to be in those lights, but you don't know
right.
what they did to get there. And if you found out
Yeah.
what they did, I tell everybody, it's people who wants the same respect that I've gained, but you wasn't with me when I was sleeping in my car. You wasn't with me when I was sleeping in my office building. You wasn't with me when I wasn't going to bed, right, Wood, when I wasn't going to bed from shows to like 2 in the morning. But then I have to be right back up at 7 because we got other shows coming. So I'm crashing on the couch at the studio. I got to clean the studio up from the night before, get everything done,
That's
then
411 right there.
go jump. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to be the CEO that said, "Hey, I'm paying
Yeah.
the C." Nobody wants to be the CEO that walks out of a packed event of 700 people.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I walked out of there broke, but everybody else around me got paid. And I put up all my money. Nobody put up nothing. It was all my money. Nobody wants to do that, but that's what leaped me over the top.
Abundance of your heart with no expectation, like it without announcing it to the world for accolades. There is so much fakeness, and many don't really care.
Right. And she's absolutely
Right.
right. For y'all that couldn't
Yeah.
understand man's mumbling, let me read it out to y'all.
Oh my bad.
For
My
She
real,
said,
bad.
I'm like, he made me put
My
on my
bad.
glasses. I can't
Oh,
read.
oh,
I'm
sweet.
looking.
she said,
Sweet T said, "Can you help out of the abundance of your heart with no expectation, like give without announcing it to the world for accolades? There is so much fakeness, and many don't really care."
and that's true. I
Sorry
saw
about
it.
that, y'all. Yeah,
Yeah,
she
Everybody,
yeah.
absolutely right.
everybody,
You right. I
hey,
agree.
Hey, you know my biggest thing, and Wood has heard me say it for years. When you're new, everybody loves you,
Hmm.
Yeah,
but they
yeah,
only love you because now you're new. So if you're a hot rapper and you just came out, how many times you see artists jump? Hey, prime example, Yellow Beezy. One song he did, that's on me, and nobody really liked it. But when he did the remix, everybody loved
when
it.
everybody died, everybody started jumping on it.
Name another song he had that went over a million plus like that.
Hmm.
Everybody loves you when you're new because you give refresh and when I built Push, everybody was calling. Hey, I got Wood and his kids on here. Everybody was calling. We were working 24/8. I was always out of town, always going, always moving.
Right.
Fast forward 3 years after that, when I started charging, all of a sudden nobody likes me no more and everybody hates me.
Hmm.
But as long as I was giving it away, everybody, Jason, man, come to the club. Hey, Jake, bring your crowd. Soon as I said, hey, I know my value now. And that's the problem with why we can't do business, why we can't come together. How many marketing platforms have you seen where everybody's like, man, you got to join this platform I'm doing, and we're going to the clubs and we're doing this and we're doing that, and then you join it, and then all of a sudden you seen them fall apart and fight. Well, we seen plenty of them because all of
See, nurse boy. I
you know how
said, hmm.
you know how many meetings we have been in Dallas where every promoter in Dallas, man, if we all just come together and sit at the table together.
I was at that one downtown with Corey from Clap.
We all at the table together. They mad at me because I'm not even sitting at the table. I was sitting at my own private table listening to the conversation. I said to them, I give y'all a week and y'all all gonna go do y'all own shit. And exactly that happened.
Scenario boys say when you become unavailable for their benefit, they quit.
Exactly. Yes, sir.
That's
Yes, sir.
exactly how that go. That's
Hmm.
exactly how that go. What I be saying would,
Yep.
Man,
That's exactly how it is. They love you when you're new. As soon as you start to be like, nah, man, I gotta branch off and do me. Then everybody is, oh man, I don't like that nigga. Man, you found that out about me. Niggas don't like me, and I'd be like, shit, okay. But then if you have a conversation, I tell everybody, just watch how I walk in a room. I don't care what they tell you to your face, because when I walk in a room, watch what they do.
right.
When I walk in the room, it's hey Jason, we ain't worked, man. I ain't talked to you in a minute. Hey, and I'll be honest with you, we put nostalgic radio out there, and what happened?
Yeah,
yeah,
it's funny too.
I got, I got, I'm booked all the way up to the 1st of November with guests.
I could be, but I'm doing something different. But I'm finna start. I know I'm finna be swamped though.
Oh yeah, I'm not telling nobody to bring on guests. I'm
I
just making a point.
no, man.
I'm,
I just try to
I'm just
do
making a
something.
point.
Yeah. Say, but look here.
Right, right.
While we doing this, and while you know what I'm saying, I'm doing this right now because when I was hot doing it, I've had some surgeries. I was out the game for a minute. I wasn't really at the game. I was going through some things, and I'm getting. I was just last month was good, and tonight is pretty good. Next week, I'm finna start bringing in guests, y'all. So I'm finna start lining up the guests. I have some high guests. I start letting y'all know on Sundays. I start shooting it out. This week will be yada 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 blah 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 blah. And hey, this is beautiful. But a lot of people have been reaching out, and it's time to do the thing. I think, hey, for the opportunity, say we gonna make it do what it do. Like Jamie Foxx said, Jamie Foxx doing break. I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby. Say, you think pennies, you get pennies, but you think dollars, you get dollars. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, baby.
I never
Yeah,
saw the
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
it's like that, man. It's like that. But say, oh yeah, I was like during the week. Say you got On Thursdays we down. You know what I'm saying? We cool out, but then we right back at it Friday with Street Made Radio. You know what I'm saying? 7 to 9 with Street Made Radio. Then the weekends come in. We gonna have something coming up maybe later in the month. Will somebody get the weekend? But then that Monday coming, you got Real Talk with Jason Dixon. You know what I'm saying? You got Real Talk with Jason Dixon Monday, and then that following Tuesday, you got Dallas After Dark with Mr. 2-1 Joe. You know what I'm
Top
saying?
dollar.
And then you make your way back round to me. Woody Wood, the Southern Cheetah, Super Peter. Yeah, that's what I'm when I'm overseas. Super Peter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. But that's what it is. Say William Shepard
Hey,
up
now I
in.
gotta say that. He said,
Okay,
now
go
I
ahead.
gotta say that. That was gonna be my next thing about bringing business
Okay.
together. The females don't have a problem with that, bro. And William, you was just about. I was letting him go through his little thing because this is his show. I love it, but at the end of the day, these females. That's the topic I wanted to talk about. Why do you think females don't have a problem with coming together, working harder, and building and being aggressive? Because and William, I'm gonna start that one off.
Ooh.
So with that one, I'm going to tell you right now the reason why they don't have a problem elevating and expand because every dynamic in America right now is set up on an agenda to show women power. Every
Yeah.
dynamic. When I have a nonprofit called Building Young Men and Women, but it used to just be called Building Young Men. When we try to do the things for men that women do for just women, then women start throwing pitchforks at us because they feel like as a man we should do it for both. But women can create a hey, this is just for women organization and little
Right.
boys get left out. And the reason I say this is because little boys get left out of organizations like that make them better men because we think sports is the key.
Mm-hmm.
But what about those kids that aren't athletic? Those young boys that get pushed to the side because they're not athletic enough to play sports. When you try to create it was a guy out of Canada that they created a masculine club. Do you know the feminists came and was like, you guys are wrong. Men has always had everything. But in this generation and time, I want you guys to understand that men are now the minority. We are the ones that don't have anything that just push us into becoming a man and a better man. If brotherhood could last, but the problem is we've been raised by so much femininity that we argue like little girls when we decide to try to help and work with each other. We don't like this person for this. That's why I said, men, we were not built with that much emotions, but over the years that we have been raised by our moms only. So therefore emotions have become a big part of our lives. And then we not realizing that we're passing the same thing down to our kids. Because I'm gonna be real with you, coming from Nebraska, I'm a boy's boy. I tell anybody that I date, I'm not getting my nails done. You're not putting no kind of makeup on me. You're not doing none of that. But when I say stuff like this, I get looked at from the majority as you're just against people. You're against, I'm not against nobody.
Right.
But whatever happened to that man that told their kids, hey, cut your hair, grow your hair out when you get out my house. But right now, I need you looking what's going to make you fit in the workplace.
Right.
So you can get the job you want, not the job, or build your own business and get looked at with some respect. So that's why women expand and they do this because my one of my sisters she has building women global, and I've been
Right.
asked to speak there so many times. She always has me speaking for her, but the reason why is because they try to be like look at it from a man's point of view of why how come the women in our community can mesh like this and build companies, but when we put a group of emotional ass men together and everybody want to be the boss and everybody wants to be heard and everybody wants to be that person, we fall apart.
Right.
Let's be
Right.
real. And y'all know how I am
And
because we all
another
work
thing
together.
these women don't got holding them back is they ain't bound by these dumbass invisible street rules.
Exactly.
You know
Exactly.
what I mean? That street mentality.
Because they most of the time, hey, you're absolutely right about that. Because most time, what happens if a parent goes to jail and you and your sister is out on the street? Who most likely ends up more in the street? The
Right.
boy, right? The girl normally ends
The
up getting
dude.
picked up.
Yep.
The girl normally ends up getting picked up by a grandma or a cousin or somebody is willing to take the girl.
Yep.
It's the boys who always get left to fend on their own. So now we already are at a disadvantage because now we like, hey, we gotta eat. So
Right.
what's more important than me listening to somebody? How am I gonna eat tomorrow? You think I care about selling drugs in my community when I ain't eating over here? Let me go eat. Nigga, if you want to smoke crack, smoke crack. If you want to smoke meth, smoke meth. But buy it from me because I need that money.
Right. Because I'm trying to eat.
You an
You
asshole,
know what I mean?
man. Say, I'm saying that nigga that asshole. Like I'm sorry, y'all.
Hey,
I'm
but
sorry.
he being 100 though. You know what I'm saying?
He was sorry. He said, I'm sorry, but
He
buy it
just
from
telling
me.
it like it is.
Say, yeah.
Quit
But
talking about me. Hey,
what
quit
Eddie
talking to
Murphy
me
say?
like. Go ahead.
But buy my record first.
Hey, but that's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, quit talking like I'm destroying something. If society was made up to where men like Mr. Wim, like Mr. Shepard, was to go and grab a bunch of kids and actually put them through, like what we do with building young men, guys. Let me explain the program. Lehman Harper is my business partner who came up with the idea. He works for a certain school out of Dallas. I won't say the name of the school because he's not on here to officially talk about it. But he started taking the young kids in his grade school and we started doing events for the young men, like having parades. Well, the women of Moses, the other women projects in the city were so upset. We were in our second year, but they were so mad because we had cowboys behind us. We had people from the New York, Denver Broncos. We had football players from all around the country fly in for our parade and bring their sons with them to walk in this parade. The
Right.
next year we get a citation from the city that says, from the not the city, the state, that says you're gonna have to add women to this event or you can't have it anymore because all of them ran up there and complained about it. And women of
Damn.
Moses, if you know women of Moses, they've been in Dallas forever and you ain't never seen them do nothing for a young boy. Everything's about the girls.
They aren't even as many mentor programs anymore.
Yeah, it's not.
Samaria Boy.
And they're
Yeah.
not.
Samaria Boy say there aren't even as many mentor programs anymore. Nope. They shut down all recreation center, boys and girls clubs, everything. It ain't shit for these kids to do.
Absolutely.
That's
Nowhere
what
for these youngsters to turn
that's what they
Abs-
got
to get
music
no type
for.
of counseling, no type of after school programs, no nothing. And the
and I
climate is
agree.
very different.
And I agree with so sweet CT. I agree with her that we need to try again, but the problem with that is now we're in so much of a women's first movement
Yeah.
that it's more grant money for women owned businesses. Is I want a woman to actually stand up and say, "Hey, look at our little boys." And I
Right.
Right.
think that'll change the dynamic because no women themselves aren't even looking up and saying, "Hey, nobody's doing nothing for our little boys other than pushing them to sports because they believe the
Yep.
coaches are their saviors and the coaches are great men. Man, some of those coaches are just coaches so they can fuck with your mamas. Let's be real.
That part. Or fuck with your kids.
Right.
Get that.
Disgusted, my bad.
You hear women, I'm saying, you hear women talk about how bad men are, but it's like, but sometimes you got to look at yourself too. If you're,
Right.
hey, one of the things I got into a debate, y'all know I'm great at debating on Facebook. So one of the debates I got in with somebody today said, the girl said, how come men won't just take care of their kids? And we had this topic with Miss Pratt last week. And I was like, what did you do to make him not want to come around and take care of his kids? And she
That
was like,
part.
She was like, I was great. I did this. I said, you couldn't have been if he decided he didn't want to be there anymore.
Mm.
And I'm not saying he's right or wrong, but sometimes you can't put always like what I tell y'all about business. This is what goes into life too. I tell my team when we're working, hey, I, the face of this radio station is Jason Dixon. You guys may be a part of it. You may be doing whatever on the board, but at the end of the day, let something go bad on this station or this station goes sideways. I'm going to be the one to take the heat.
That's cause you doing the shit.
But sometimes in life, you got to man up and be like, it was my fault,
Yeah.
whether it was or not. Sometimes you, as a man, you got to man up and be like, I did it. Sometimes I chose the wrong woman to have a
Yeah.
baby with. Sometimes
I
I
did
chose the
that.
wrong person. I just did that. My 4 years ago, with everything I just went through in 2020, I had to man up in 2022 and be like, you know what? I did this to myself.
Right.
What are you saying that's not true, oh sweet tea? I need to know that.
Say that name 3 times back to back.
Right. It's like Candyman, ain't it? But
Yeah, man.
but to answer Mr. Shepard, a man makes a choice, but a woman does too. So where am I wrong at? Where is it not true? It takes two to tango. If the two don't agree to it, it's called rape.
Man, that niggas wrong now. They don't have them big brother sister clothes.
Yeah, he's saying that
I
they don't
think I
have the.
think she talking about as far as with the kids, maybe.
Yeah, cause Mario
As
boy
far as
said we
leaving. As far as leaving. You know what I mean?
had.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She talking about the man make the choice as far as leaving because the woman can't leave.
and I agree.
Well, do you
Well,
say woman
not
can't
always
what?
true. Man, I got brothers who raise their kids because the
No,
wife said I
I was
quit.
gonna say not all cases, but most,
Most,
I get her
majority
point.
of them, yeah,
I get her point.
Uh,
majority of it is true. And Samario, I'm gonna read yours right now. Samario said for young men, we have Defy Camp. I don't know what that is. After school program, summer school, child development, things to just build children in general with life lessons. Big brother and sister program, it has faded away. The big brother and sister program that has not completely faded away. Maybe in some states, but other states have emphasized and made it a big awareness to bring that back.
yeah, but the brothers and sister program, shit, you don't need no big brother if your ass 20 and 18. Nigga, you need a job in a goddamn what's the name?
You still need a
You
men-
need a
you
big
still
brother
need you
program. I
still
be
need a
watching that
mentor.
shit on TV.
You
Big
see,
brother,
you
them niggas grown, man.
you still need a mentor. If you didn't get the right lessons out of life, I got a mentor. I got three of them that I talk to every day, and I'm 48. So what you talking about?
I'm talking about on the big brother sister program on what's the name now. Mentor, it didn't say mentor.
He
It
did. It
said
said that's
sister.
what the Big Brother Sister program is, a mentorship program.
The Mario board, I agree. He say they still need guidance. Oh sweet CT, oh sweet T said some men aren't standing up because they don't want to have the responsibility at the end of the day.
And we agree with that. That wasn't the conversation was that at the end of the day, some of them are also pushed to a situation where the woman says, "I don't want you. Get out of my kid's life. You can't come see the kid as long as you're dealing with someone else." Like we keep going back to what men do bad, but we never talk about the women that do the bad things too.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. That's the only point I'm making. I'm not saying that you're not right or I'm right or none of that. I'm saying they said double O sweet C, y'all. double O
Double
is
O
double O
sweet
sweet
C.
C, but it
Oh,
got a T
okay.
at the end.
Well, put the
It
double
got a T at
in
the
front
end.
of the O, and then
So, but no, I'm saying it to say exactly like we if you listen to every talk show that a woman is on, if you listen to every talk show that women come on, they're always talking about how the men leave, how the men don't do this. But sometimes sit back. If you if you got three, here's the key. And for a man, if you got four baby mamas and you can't find and you say women ain't shit, the problem's you.
right.
You didn't want to grow up. for a woman, if you got four separate baby daddies and you keep saying these men ain't shit, they ain't doing shit, and they all not taking care of their kids, that the problem is you. Because they know and understand that dealing with that kid means that I have to deal with you both ways, men and women. Let's be real. Let's talk about it. Y'all know I'm only gonna come with what's real. The problem is you.
Nah.
Now, if your baby daddy just say, "Oh, you got the same baby daddy," and that nigga just say, "I ain't fucking with you or the kids," then you gotta blame that nigga. But if you keep going from one relation, that's like saying I done been in 12 relationships in a year's time, and ain't none of them worked out, so I'm just giving up on women. Nigga, the problem you. That's why it ain't worked out.
You
Nah,
like
for real.
men? You like
Right?
women now? I like. I ain't date no more. Like
Hey,
old boy, yeah.
what you say? You done went through a whole year and didn't find nobody because you kept jumping from one to the next. The problem you. Take a seat, nigga.
Nah, it's for business. Like my mama say, keep it in your pocket.
Right. You keep saying you can't find a good job and all the jobs you find ain't paying you good. It's because you are the person that's wrong. Or you've been at a
Yeah,
job for a year and everybody else keep getting promoted and you ain't getting promoted. You need to go reevaluate what the fuck you doing, bro.
nah, for real. For business.
Your raise is still looking like 20 cents. You need to go talk to somebody.
That nigga stupid.
And he said
That
20
nigga
cents.
said 20 cents, man. That's
Man,
fuck. That's back in the day type shit, bro. You
man,
evil in the motherfucker.
But
that
that's
was
why I'm
that was when minimum wage was 5.15,
right.
man.
Nigga,
Nigga,
seven
hey, I
seven
was
dollars and 15 cents.
hey, I don't know where y'all
Yeah.
worked at back in the days, but when I worked, my very first job I ever walked into the doors of, it was right behind my house. Like I literally was behind the Burger King, and I went over there and got a job. Nigga, I was only making $4.75.
Mm.
I left that job so
I
quick.
wasn't working in that era
I
right
don't
there. I had
ever
to start
remember no
working in
four
that
seventy
shit.
five. Nigga, I wasn't
Yeah,
getting
nah.
no.
I
I
was
ain't
making
funny.
$4.75 because that was Nebraska's medium limited wage. I was making $4.75. My guys came to me and said, "Hey, we found this new thing called a call center." I said, "What y'all do?" They said, "We just make calls, work 4 hours out of the day." Here I am working 8 hours for less money. These niggas making $400 a week checks. Man, I turned my hey, y'all can have this. Kick rocks. I'm out.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, man.
But man, you got 3 minutes. So if you want to close out.
Oh yeah. I would like to thank everyone for tuning in to the Woody Wood Show. I like to thank the people that was on the board tonight on the panel, CEO Man and Real Talk with Jason Dixon. I would like to thank everybody in the chat room, Double O, Sweet CT, Samario Boy, in the crib.
Hey, they said stop saying they government name, nigga. They put they.
Hey, that was said on there. I'm just saying it. It say that what it say. Shit.
I know. I'm just joking. I'm playing.
I know you just had to be an asshole. William Shepard. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Pratt. You know what I'm saying? And it was some more people. I don't feel like, but say I thank you for tuning in.
Hey,
Say,
hey, I
well,
gotta. Hey, I
what's
gotta
up?
say this. Mr. Shepard said women should approach men, and I agree with you, Mr. Shepard. In this day and age, I feel like I want to be courted. I'm with you. Shit,
Well, in
approach
the,
me.
Right.
Take
well,
me
see,
out
in
on
the
a date.
Bible, it was like
Hey,
that though.
hey, open my car door.
Somebody say, Sinead Gardner say, I got a song to send to you.
All right, that's cool. Send it, Mr. Nate Gardner.
Hey, I'm just being for real, Mr. Shepard. I'm all with you. Hey, who out there
Hey,
want to
we
date
going
me?
10 more, we going 10 minutes over, right?
Yeah, we're going 15 minutes over. I forgot about that.
Okay,
Thanks for reminding me.
Gonna take
So,
another break.
yeah, we're gonna take another break, y'all, and come right
but
back because we started
stay
late. So
tuned in. Stay
yeah,
tuned
stay tuned
in.
in. Don't go
The
nowhere.
Woody Wood Show. Appreciate it. Here we
Yeah,
go.
we got one more Woods fabulous music videos from
Man,
1870.
play that one thing, Wood.
That what?
rolling, Texas loving this Tina. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. East Coast, West Coast, man, they love these Tinas. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. Street boy, Monroe, man, they love these Tinas. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. So I ride till I leave, guaranteed.
Now I'll get it started. This one who ever ride, the one that try to stop me, you can call a bitch if they die. Too many try, too many fail, and I'm still standing. Here's the reason for no rain, because it's too damn demanding. No understanding. We talking to me about other brothers, how it is, mom. Only child, there be no other say on me. But never give a damn, I'm Ebenezer. And never get my bread to no trickin' ass geezer. Buy you a drink, trick please, you know my pockets be sick. I'm on the hunt for the lean, it ain't about to quit. New millennial wanna be equal, have on the income tax. Let me hold your credit cards, so I can run up to the max. You know my time be blocked up like them cement shoes. On the grind with my kids, I have no time to lose. On my way from down south, then I'm headed up north. From east to west, my partner Troy, I take for what it is worth.
I got love for Tina, they got love for me. Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas, man, they love these Tinas. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. St. Louis, KC, man, they love these Tinas. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. Jacktown, Vicksburg, man, they love these Tinas. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. Little Rock, El Dorado, man, they love these Tinas.
I'm everywhere you wanna be, I'm like a visa. Woody would up in this bitch, Ebenezer. With the twitch in my finger, I have them bouncing like switches. I'm Southern G, put it down, and it's not all about riches. I'll make you change your tone. When I slide in the room, a straight hustler out the grove, sweeping haters with broom. Like to meet your doom. I take my people, they down, don't take that long dog. And that goes for any time. We the one that get it started. When we started, won't end. None of my rules can't be broken in the damn so won't be. I'm always heating up like a heater. White holes like mosquitoes. You best to watch yourself, cause I explode like torpedoes. And bad was other cheaters. Never been a woman beater. You can call me Ebenezer with it wood, sweet Peter. What's up, senorita? The polished off a leader. And when she's acting up, I let her know that I don't need her.
I got love for Tina, they got love for me. Bill from Atlanta, man, they love these Tinas. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. Huntsville, Louisville, man, they love these Tinas. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. Myrtle Beach, Tampa Bay, man, they love these Tinas. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. The whole Southern Hoop player, man, they love these Tinas.
I'm acting bad, some say it's good. It's your number one lunatic, Woody Wood. With a brother from South D, you know I lead. I'm out here out on the cut, we making major green. So set your shit down, straight out the book, you see. I'm blowing big and everywhere I go with G to G. Whack my AG, but fade and I stay high. It's about clocking these dollars, you know the reason why. We want these clothes and these cars and these road chains. I'm hustling day to day with the dollar trying to maintain. Hope saying brain, but I do have a mental block. Too many hoes in Dallas, Texas, out here slaying cock. I'm out here cheating, running hoes like a wooden track. This should have put a Woody Wood up in the flick the Mac. It's hardcore underground. Do you wanna play? Back in the gap, they used to call a player Jiggy J. Right.
I got love for Tinas, they got love for me. East side, west side, man, they love these Tinas. I got love for Tinas, they got love for me. North side, south side, man, they love these Tinas. I got love for Tinas, they got love for me. Midwest.
SessionLawGroup.com. That's SessionLawGroup.com. If you've been hurt in an accident, I'd like you to go to SessionLawGroup.com right now. Call Robert. He will help you take care of all of your medical bills, get your rental car, and get you paid for your pain and suffering. And there is no out-of-pocket expenses. That's SessionLawGroup.com. SessionLawGroup.com.
Run it back.
I really love it when I see you smile. Toss my brother the rope, I lift him up when he feel down. Can't let you come between my money, I don't move around. Tryna make changes, right now can't settle down. Tryna maintain, you can't flow with me, no. Sleeping on me, I put in overtime. If this don't work, will I be forced to go hit the block? Yeah, will forced to hit the block to make my change. Can I stay low key in the lane I'm in? I know I'm relevant. Checking my leather man. Sleeping with my eyes open. I can't even trust my friends. Partner still out here doing these robberies, yeah. I got better things to do in my lifetime, yeah. She like it when I make her smile, don't gotta be there. Chopping up on the phone, spitting good shit in her ear. You know I'm a P, plus I got miracle will. Don't play with me wrong, I'ma have to bring down the ship. My love been gone, that shit just bring me to tears.
AT,
It
run it
bring
back.
me to tears. I really love it when I see you smile. Toss my brother the rope, I lift him up when he feel down. Can't let you come between my money, I don't move around. Tryna make changes, right now can't settle down. Tryna maintain, you can't flow with me, nah, 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 nah. Sleeping on me, I put in overtime. If this don't work, will I be forced to go hit the block?
God gave me the strength, show me the right signs. Stayed on my P's, I ain't tryna lose my lifeline. Got the squares out my circle at the right time. No heavy drugs, gotta stay up in my right mind. One deep when I creep, keep that pipe now. I'm from a place where these snakes cut your lights out. People jealous, people envy, tryna trick you out positions without a secret agendas and ill intentions. My heart was on my sleeves, tips with captions and mentions. You see me smiling someday, I'm crying inside. Too many questions start with why, like when my best friend died. But I know he's smiling down from the clouds.
I really love it when I see you smile. Toss my brother the rope, I lift him up when he feel down. Can't let you come between my money, I don't move around. Tryna make changes, right now can't settle down. Tryna maintain, you can't flow with me, nah, 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 nah. Sleeping on me, I put in overtime. If this don't work, will I be forced to go hit the block?
All right, we live, y'all.
Yeah. You tuned in to the Woody Wood Show, and I am Woody Wood, the Southern Cheetah. Super Peter. Hey, and I thank everybody for tuning in. You know, and in the chat room, Sinead Gardner, send it. Send it to you can send it to Nostalgic Radio. You can send it to the show. I'll get it. You can go in, push my box or whatever. Go to my name, push my box. Jason will get it and he'll get it. Any way you want to send it, Jason will get it and he'll let me know.
So I wanna address. So, Mr. Shepard, I'm gonna go back to what you said before we went to commercial, and I understand you're saying that they should approach the men and partner up with the men so that we can get some of the grant money since they're getting it all the time. And I totally agree, business wise. So let me get back out of the relationship part of it. The business wise, yes, you are absolutely
Oh,
right.
I know
They
who it
should
is.
come and partner with us in order for us to help build some things for men. That's why I said it's going to take a woman to say, I'm going to stand on my ground and help my young men. Because right now the government is all about women and building women up to be more masculine than the men in our community.
Right. Hmm.
And on the relationship part, let me read this. So all these relationship rules about who should do what and when messes up the authentication of the connection. Just be real and show what's in your heart goes for men and women. And it's like, yeah, that's relationship. I think men look at relationships that simple. Like if I don't open the door for you, you shouldn't get that mad. If I don't pay for a meal, you shouldn't get that mad. But we live in a era now. Do you guys agree? I mean, dating wise, we live in an era now where most women out here, you want to date a woman that thinks like that, date somebody older. Because if you date somebody that's in that age range of my 40 and below, they like, nah, we ain't paying for shit. They like, we ain't opening no doors. We know if you don't do this for me, then I'm gone. Be real. And you see
Chivalry is
it.
dead.
Hey, but it's not about not having chivalry because we as men automatically know our roles. If you're a real man, you know your role.
Right,
You know
right,
that I'm
right,
going to wash the cars, that I'm going to take the trash out. We know our roles because we've been groomed to know our roles, right?
right.
But the thing about it is when the role becomes reversed, so we go to work. Let me give you two scenarios. A woman can go to work, have a good job when she meets a man. A man will come in and say, "Hey, we working, we both going to work every day." Da da da. That girl can lose her job. That man will be like, "I got you, babe. Don't worry about it," and will go all out to make sure that while you're not working, you still don't feel like you're lower than him. Take that and flip that scenario in this day and age to a woman, and a man loses his job. They only gonna put up with you for so long before they be like, "Hold the fuck on, bro."
Right.
And you could have took care of them for 2, 3, 4 years. But they
Yeah.
gonna look at you like, "Nigga, you been on this couch for a month, and every time I go to work, you ain't even getting up out of bed. Like, hold on, like what's going on?"
What have you done for me lately?
Right. And I'm just being honest based on experience. My experience hasn't always been everybody else's. I know that there's women out there that will go above and beyond for their man, but majority, let's keep this in the conversation of what I like to call general population. General population says general population says that 85% of the people will do what everybody else does, and maybe those little the rest of that 15% will do something different. So let's not talk about the 15% of the women that will take care and help their man grow and help their man get up. Well, let's talk about this 85% that be like, "Screw y'all, I found a rich man and I'm gone." Or that dope boy from the street who makes $5,000 every day. He came and took me out and showed me a good time. Because emotion. Do you guys see where I'm getting at?
Yeah.
Emotion plays into every part of life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't never stop the from getting. If you don't quit the emotions, we're gonna keep going through divorces. We're gonna. Hey, and I'll say this. Let me tell y'all something like this. Married women talk so much about how they man cheated, but bro, when I was younger, do y'all know how many married women talk to me about their husbands? And if I would have gave in to a lot of them, I did give in to some, don't get it twisted, but a lot,
Right.
I would have been in their bedrooms while they were talking bad about their husbands and what he was,
Man.
just because I opened doors and just because I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" Calling you and texting you, just saying hi. I understood then as a teenager what it meant to when you find that person you say you want to be your wife. I've never been married, but it's because I haven't found that right person. Everybody, if you can't, my rule is when I'm there for you when you're down, if you can't be there for me, then we're not meant to be married. So I don't rush into nothing.
Right.
But when I hear these conversations over the internet, when I hear these conversations, but in the day and age, generation 18 to 30, men and women don't know they role. That's the problem. And I feel like social media has given yes. And hey, Miss Gardner, I want to man, let me give you a round of applause for that one. You're absolutely right. Let me go on and get the hand clap on. Man, if y'all didn't read what she said, social media has created this stupid thing that
Mhm.
women are coming on here like, "Oh, if you can't buy me a Birkin, if you can't buy me," and it's like, and men are now starting to be like, "Hey, but you know the difference now, y'all?
Wow,
Men,
burger. That a
men,
burger or something?
nah, that's a purse,
Nah, it's the
but
first, man.
but men, nope, held him down, became the rest. Yep. And I know your story, so I know it. And y'all, she's absolutely right. But what I'm going back to is hers. So do you know, guys, that men nowadays are starting to get tired? We're starting to wake up because we know our value.
Right.
We know what we're worth and what we would do for the right person. And the problem with that is now we got two sides clashing against each other and nobody coming up with a solution.
Right. And love is the only solution.
Is only if you love me the way you claim you do, uh, then you gonna break your back and come through. And when I'm down, you gonna take care of me. When I'm up, I'm gonna take care of you. But
Don't
we
break
got
it.
we
Don't
got
break the bank, Jason. Don't break the bank.
but we got two sides that's colliding because men are like, "I'm not giving in," and women are like, "I'm not giving in." And these old stupid gossipy ass talk shows where men think like women and get in their feelings, that's the worst shows to be on. That's the
Exactly.
worst shows going around.
Exactly.
Because the men, instead of
Exactly.
standing up and being a man, we're like I'll give you an example. What I talked about on my show the week before last when they talked about what is the singer's name that did that? Adele. When they said it was one
Mm,
of the talk shows where Adele, they talked about Adele and her husband getting a divorce, and the husband was granted by the judge that Adele had to pay him over $3 million in spousal support.
Mm.
And the guy whose show it was said, I don't agree with that. You should be a man. You should get up and go earn it, whatever, whatever. And my thing was, like one of his other people said, no. While she was out traveling the world, being on the stages, he was at home taking care of the kids. He was at home cooking. He was
mhm.
doing. But if he was a woman, nobody would have ever had a problem with it.
Right, right. But what's good for the goose should be good for the gander.
If you want to be treated equal, let's be treated equal, right? If and it's like what Charleston White, who is starting to become like my favorite person because he's saying some real stuff. I hated him at first because he was talking stupid, but now he's on that path of real talk. And he said, like he said, women fought hard to get this independence to be like men. So who are we to take it away from you? You want me to open your door, but you want to be independent. What dumb shit? That's the stupidest statement in the world.
Say somebody put you in timeout in a little bit. And that's another segment that I'm gonna have on the show, timeout. You know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
yep.
Yeah, man.
Jason's been in timeout for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, man. I mean,
Hey, I'm keeping your listeners educated and learning.
hey, man, say,
They,
man,
they
Jason,
tuned in, man. They tuned in.
Jason, but see, Jason can get you in trouble though.
Hey,
I
I didn't
mean,
say, hey, I don't control what you say out your mouth. I just
no,
control what I
no.
know.
That's why I
don't
know
talk
that
wood.
I get
Wood,
quiet.
when he talking wood, don't say nothing. Just don't
I
reply.
don't. I
Just
don't.
agree. Just
I
agree.
don't. I just nod my head.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that ain't gonna change nothing. If you want your woman to really
Yeah.
know how you feel, what's wrong with coming in and being 100 from the start? If you
You gonna
want
be
your
like, no,
woman,
baby, I ain't say nothing. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
If you want, but here's the thing though: if a woman had these type of feelings, they'll come to us and say it wholeheartedly, and we'll like. I hate that saying that says "happy wife, happy life." Hell no, I'm in this life too. Just because she happy and I'm not, that doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't equivalate.
Mm-hmm.
Tired,
We
happy wife, you tired and so in the motherfucker.
That don't make no sense to me. We should both be happy in this equation.
I mean, hey, don't be that way.
Hey, man, he want to say something, but
Don't be that way, man. I would like to thank everybody for tuning in. You
yes,
know what I'm saying? Once again, thank you. Cause Jason has he can start shit not even knowing he's starting shit. Them people ain't playing. It took us down there an hour to get started. Messing with them damn people.
and I love what Miss Gardner says. She says she definitely be telling her man that you can't take care of us if you're not taking care of yourself. And I commend you on that. Like I said, a
Oh
lot of
man,
women
most definitely.
it's a lot of
Most
men that are
definitely.
sitting closed mouthed because they're scared. They're walking around on eggshells. You guys always talk about why men leave was what you don't see and what they don't say that makes them say I'm tired. And when they're fine, men can put up with a lot. We would deal with a lot and not say a word.
And
Yeah.
pass the,
And
and
but
pass the fuck out.
and when
Real
it
quick.
and when it breaks, but when that bow breaks and we're like we're done, we can we man. I tell y'all right now. I'm glad I had my kids early and no more kids after my fourth one because at the end of the day, everybody I dated, it was so easy for me by the time I was done with them just to block. My block game strong. I learned that. You ain't got to worry
Right.
about me calling you because I delete your phone, I block you, and then delete the number so I won't have contact with you again.
Nah, for real.
Man, you
But
here, boy. You done
hey,
giving me.
but
Fully
that's
disconnected. You hear me?
Hey, but that's after hour. That's after months, years of me trying to be like, but listen to me, listen to me. But you're not listening to me. Y'all done been in arguments with the women where she get louder than you because she feel like you can't say nothing, so you just shut up and mute
Right.
yourself. How
Right.
long does that last? Because you start to be like, hold on, bro. I want to say something, but you ain't gonna listen to me, so why talk?
Right.
That
Then
shit.
when
So
we
now you shut down every time.
Exactly. And then when we walk away from it, it's like, oh, he just left me. Nah, you ain't telling them about all those arguments that I tried to talk the problem out. You're not telling them about all the times when man, I ain't never put my hands on a woman, but I done had plenty of women put their hands on me.
Choke the shit
Mm.
out of you. You probably needed it, Jason.
Now, you know they didn't choke me, but I'm talking about just hit me or throw something at me. Let's be
So
Boy,
clear.
hey, man, it's a beautiful thing though, man. It's life is beautiful. It's how we play it. And Sinead Gardner, I know yo man say you got a good one. You know what I'm saying? You have a good one. I know who that is now. Say, hey Brielle, how you doing? Yeah, but she got a good one. I
it
understand
was
why
a
she
good
said
show
what
tonight,
she
man. It
said.
was a good show tonight, fellas.
Yep, but it's time to wind down, Wood.
All right, but say you tuned in. You've been tuned in to the Woody Wood Show. I would like to thank everyone who tuned in the chat room. Or if you tuned in from Facebook, from YouTube, say I appreciate it. Get prepared Friday for Street Made Radio. Monday, Real Talk with Jason Dixon. Tuesday, Dallas After Dark. And Wednesday, you bet right back here with me. But oh yeah, we have some additions. What's up, Ty Ford? We have some additions to the team. What's up, Ty Ford?
Hey, that's a secret, bro.
Oh shit, man. Everything is secret. Okay, I'm talking about the dude who made cars. You know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to get me a Ford car. You know what I'm talking about? What's up, Big Mike? V Thomas' son. This is G Day. What's up? He played for the Jets. You know what I'm saying? That's my little partner. What's up? Happy G Day. And say, man, you have anything like to say? What's up to my kids? All my kids that tuned in. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that.
Hey
Man,
man, I appreciate y'all for having me on the show once again, man. Enjoy myself as usual. Jason, hey man, you always give us a good one, man. You always give us a good
Jason,
one, man.
yeah, man. I be
Yeah,
wanting to get
man.
mad at you, Jason, but I can't. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
I'm glad I don't be no married. I ain't no married man sitting up on the panel, man. Some of this shit I wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
laugh at if I was married, man. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Yeah, 'cause I would have been defended Mary, man, if it was me. Couldn't be, no, say, oh, we love, we go hand in hand. No. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, boy, say,
But
man,
nah, it was a good show though, fella. It was a good show. I appreciate you for having me, Wood.
you welcome, sir. Miss Real Talk, Jason Dixon, you have something to say? I'll be
Hey,
in. I'm letting you know I will be in your inbox Monday. I'm gonna clown on your show. I'm just letting you know.
Hey, I just want to thank everybody who came on tonight. Make sure y'all tune in for our other shows. Yes, our Thursday night is clear, but we do got DJ Cali coming on Thursdays. We do got a
My
Saturday show
boy.
Friday. Do not miss out on Street Made Radio, man, with my man, CEO Man. He's got some great topics, some things he's going to talk to y'all about on his own. Saturday, I got 8 new shows coming on the network, guys. So just follow along. If you're not following nostalgicradio.com, please go join. Pay attention. We're in the era of change of taking us back to that good music, that soulful music that you love. And I just say thanks, Wood, for having me on. I appreciate it.
Say, I appreciate y'all, man. They say only on nostalgic radio you can
He
be
froze.
yourself. Say, man, you can be yourself and make it happen. Thank y'all. Say, hey, from here, say it's all in.
Yeah.
I appreciate you and thank you for tuning in to Woody Wood Show on Nostalgic Radio.
We out.
Peace.
Thank y'all.
SessionLawGroup.com. That's SessionLawGroup.com. If you've been hurt in an accident, I'd like you to go to SessionLawGroup.com right now. Call Robert. He will help you take care of all of your medical bills, get your rental car, and get you paid for your pain and suffering. And there is no out-of-pocket expenses.
It starts with good conversation. Music, strictly the classics. Dress code, fabulous.
Can I kick it? Can I kick
Best enjoyed in peace
Can I
and quiet. This is my maker's moment, and I make it remarkable.
I know. I love it. Big head motherfucker. That's my nigga, man. That's my motherfucker, man.